joining us again today. Super excited for today's session. I think it's just amazing the results, the feedback that I receive and that I see on the group. Everyone is doing exceptionally well. It warms my heart really to see that this challenge is really making a positive impact in your life, and that you can now serve and make a positive impact on the people that you serve. So today we're going to discuss a topic that I think is really important, especially at the back end of what we've been doing over the last 25 days. Today is day 26 already. And I think it's time to now transition from where we focus on our own habits, and now seeing how we can transform and transition that out into the area of your influence, where you work, where you live, where you do everything. But especially today is where you work. Either it's your company habits or it's your career habits. Now, as we said in day, when was it, 17, 18, that the habits that you have as a person extends into your business. It extends into your career. So over the last, 9 days, now that you have been aware of it for the last 9 days, what results have you noticed in your business and in your career? What is the things that's being done better? What are the things that you do better in your business and in your career? And it's now important to see what those company habits are. And we can always say that it's your company or your career habits that we also call the company or your career culture that is now being developed. So what are those company or career culture habits that you've been implementing or creating in your business, or the ones that you had in your business, the habits that you had in your career? How has that improved over the last couple of days? I want to tell you a story about, I don't know if you know this story or don't know this story, but it's about two numbers, 100 and 0. And where the two numbers come from is back in 1998, Forbes named a relatively unknown bank there in America. I can't remember the state, I think the bank's name was Synovus Bank, the number one company to work for. Relatively small, unknown bank. And this bank had amazing results, that like 57 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth in their profit, from 1988 to 1998, 10 years span. They had like a growth of 15,000% in the employees. And what's amazing, and especially in that industry, is that they have the lowest attrition rate ever of the employees, like 1/5 of the industry average. So people stayed at the bank. They worked at the bank. They loved working there. And they interviewed the CEO after Forbes named them the number one employer. They interviewed the CEO, and they asked the CEO, and they said, but why is this the best bank to work for? And the CEO replied, they say, a deep voice like this, it is the power of love. The power of love is, the power of love. You can ask anyone working here, what is they contribute the success of the company, and it's the power of love. and the person doing the interview said, "Okay, no, that's fine," and they gave him his badge to walk around, his security badge, and he walked around and he asked everyone, "Listen, why is it so great working for this bank?" And say, "No, it's the power of love." Say if one employee cries, all the employees cries and are sad. If one employee is extremely happy or happy, everyone is happy. So okay, now that makes sense. So they say, yeah, everyone working here, it's like a huge family over here. It's everyone working here is family. Our customers are family, and yeah, it's the power of love. And he said, okay, now that's fine. But as he walked around, everywhere on badges, on the stationery, on the walls of the bank, there were these two numbers, 100/0. And I was very intrigued by these two numbers. And he asked the one lady, said, "Listen, this 100/0, what does it stand for?" He thought that, wow, this is really an honest bank, and to say that you give us 100% of your money and you get 0% in return. Very honest bank, very honest bank there. But it couldn't be that, because everywhere it was, like on the badges, the stationery, everyone talking about this, the lanyards, the security tag that he had on. Just everyone talked about this 100/0, and he asked this one lady, "Listen, what does this 100/0 stand for?" And the answer that he got was just astonishing to him, made him realize, but it's not truly just the power of love. It is the company culture, the company habits that makes this bank the number one employer. And what this 100/0 stand for is, what the lady said is, the 100% is everyone takes 100% responsibility for their actions. There's 100% dedication for what they need to do, 100% loyalty towards each other, 100% accountability of what you are doing. And the 0 stands for 0% excuses. When you arrive late at work, she said, you don't give the traffic the excuse for being late. You take 100% accountability for you being late. Say there's 0% excuses of being courteous, respectful, and all those nice things towards other employees, towards colleagues, towards the customers. 0% excuses for that. And that is, the info said, that was for him the aha moment, when everyone in that bank knew exactly why they were there, what they were doing, what they needed to do, their responsibilities, their responsibility to grow and to make the company successful, to make that bank successful. And by doing that, the undertone is doing it all in the power of love for each other. So my question to you today is, in your business, does 100% of the people know what the company habits are? Do they know the company culture? Are they ambassadors for your company? And if not, you need to take 100% responsibility and either create the habits of the company or coach the habits of the company. And then if you have a career, in your career, do you take 100% responsibility for your actions? your duties? And do you offer 0% excuses? If not, you've got some tough decisions to make, because you cannot do day in and day out something that you're not 100% committed to. It's just ludicrous doing that. So I want to ask you today, are you 100% committed? Do you have 0% excuses? And if not, I want to take this a bit further. Or if you have, great. But let's explore some of the habits that you either can start or expand on. And these are some of the habits that I've implemented and created and cultivated in my business. The habit of loyalty. Okay? I will be loyal towards the clients, the company, and my colleagues. That's our habit of loyalty. Our habit of integrity. I will be honest with the clients, the company, and my colleagues. The habit of positivity, habit of being positive. I will always have a positive and optimistic mindset. The habit of teamwork. The habit of teamwork. I will help my colleagues, even if it costs some of my time. That's our habit of teamwork. Our habit of being innovative. I will always look to make things better for the clients. Our habit of respect. I will respect my colleagues' views and opinions. Our habit of commitment. I will give 100% towards the clients, my job, and my colleagues. Our habit of empathy. I will show empathy towards the clients and my colleagues, placing myself in their shoes and understand their expectations and their emotions. Our habit to celebrate. I will celebrate achievements, big or small, that both the company and my colleagues achieved. Our habit of open communication. I will not be afraid to communicate my concerns, suggestions, opinions, and thoughts. And our habit of being an ambassador. In everything I do, wherever I am, my actions will be that of and your company's ambassador. So take some time today, and these are just examples. You might have some of them, you might not, you might like some of them, use them, copy them, I'm giving them to you. Use them in your own company, in your own career. Remember, your career is your company. You work for somebody else, that is your company that you go to every single day. The sale that you make is your skills that you sell to that person, and that employer pays you. So take some time, evaluate if you, your staff, your colleagues know the company's habits. Do a survey. Okay? Do a survey. Just ask them. Make a scenario, create a scenario, and see how they will respond. Look at what they do. Okay? See, a great success habit of a leader is to lead. So if you take 100% responsibility and have a 0% excuses, the people who follow you will start acting in the same way. So today, look at your company's habits, take 100% responsibility, make 0% excuses, see how your own personal habits are transmitting and transmitting into the future, into your company, into the people that you serve, that you're making a positive impact on them. So do the daily challenge, work through that as we transition into beyond the 30 days. Do your own habit today for 60 minutes and enjoy it. Remember to always strive for exceptional, and your success is one new habit away. I love today's session. I hope you did. Give me some feedback on the group if you've enjoyed it, if you got an aha moment. I'm loving creating this for you, bringing it to you. Give it back to me. Tell me what you think about it. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily challenge. Cheers.